Everyone, welcome again, and today in this video I'm going to show you one automation task, and this is a real-time interview question that is recently asked in one of MNC with the experienced person. Like the experience, the person was the candidate has a 5 years of experience, and this question asked in a interview, and it's really common and basic task to perform while you are giving an interview for any automation. As an experienced candidate, you should know this kind of basic task. So in this video we will discuss what is the task and what exactly candidate should answer, what code he need to write. Actually this is an automation task, like where user need to, like the candidate need to navigate to the URL. So navigate to this URL nextco.uk, and here in this we have to do the mouse over to the main section and then menu, under the menu section, and click to the jeans category and find the list of product name with the respective ratings. So let me explain you. So go to this location, this website URL, go to a main section and click to jeans or any category you can choose. The jeans is example, and then you have to find these categories, like the name of the product. So let's say this is the name of the product and the rating of the product. So the challenging part is here, if you see, the ratings are different. Like for any product the rating are, let's say for this product we have a 4.5 rating, let's say this product for we have a 4.5 again, and for this we have a 5. So how can you approach this task and how can you find this? So just first, very first, I'm using the like C# automation, C# Selenium automation. So for that I'm running my Microsoft Visual Studio, and let me check any existing project is there. So I'm going to work with this, and from the scratch site let me create a fresh class. If you are using I hope if you are already experienced with a 5 or 4 year, you should know all this environment and the project directly, how to create a class and all. So I'm just giving a basic statement, like a script that you need to run, or you can write the code in front of the interviewer. It will be fine for them. So let me create a new class in my workspace. So I just create a class, and let's say the class name I'm going to keep it as a automation task. Okay, there is something wrong, they have been added. Let me use some other name. We might have this class in this solution. So let's say automation task demo, right? So we have this class now, and let me make it a main class so we can run it and check the output as well. So I've created a main method under this class, and then for a testing purpose I'm going to check the console.writeLine, and let me print it as a hello there. Nice. Now what I have to do, let me check the starter. Like currently we are on the C# automation project. Yes, let me check the starter. And you can also update the starter in case you want to run any specific file. So like that, you can right click on the project solution and then go to here into the startup project, startup object, and select your class. So I'm going to select this one. So when I run this solution, it will run on that file only. Okay, I think it's done. Yeah, you can verify I'm using the .NET version 8.0 to solve this task, and let me run it quickly. So when I run it, so I have a basic console application is ready from that is going to print hello there in C#, right? So where it is, yeah, hello there is there on a console. Now let's back to the task. At the very first, what we have to do, we have to initialize the driver over there to launch the browser and navigate to this particular location. Okay, here we have to perform some logics, but before that, what I need to do, I need to open this Chrome browser, and then I have to perform the things. So let's say the basic requirement to perform the task, like you should have a like packages, or you can say references or libraries installed in your solution workspace where you are doing. So we are going to use a Chrome web driver. So I'm going to create an object of iWeb driver equals to new Chrome driver. Okay, let's say I want to run it on a Chrome driver, so I'm going to write Chrome driver. Now from this driver, what I need to do, I need to navigate to that particular URL. So what can I say? Driver dot navigate, go to URL, and we are on the URL. We can pass the URL here. So let me go to the document again and copy this URL. The exact URL I need are this one. So I just copy this URL. Okay, now what will be the next step? Let me maximize this a bit. So with the default, like we can say manage driver dot manage dot maximize is there. Okay, driver dot manage dot window first we have to use, then we can say it as a maximize. So now the window will be maximized, and let's say we have to set one more thing over there. Let me quickly run this, what the output we are going to see it. So it will load the driver. Okay, the window is opening and it's redirecting on the page. And see, when you're running on like non cookies format, like it's asking for the cookies. When you by the automation you will run, when you run it by the automation, it will ask you for the cookies handling. So we have to also take care of these things. So next thing what I need to do, I need to handle the cookies, this pop up, and then I can navigate to the task. So what I can do, let's handle the cookies. So here I have to stop it because I need to get the XPath of this accept all cookies, and then I can navigate to the next option. Okay, so I just inspect this, go to and if you notice here we have a ID, so we can create a XPath. So just check out the way where I'm creating a XPath. This is the better way. Always you have to take care of the custom weights and all. It will also help you into the interview section, interview purpose. So we have a ID into the button, so I can say button, or if I'm going to directly take a help from basic ID, let's say let me right click on it, go to X, copy XPath. Yes, I have this XPath. This is the unique one, and this is the way to create a dynamic one. You can just pass ID. So we have this XPath now. So what will be my next step? My next step will be I have to click on this to accept it. So driver dot like I can say driver dot the first thing I need to find this element. So find element y, and I can pass my XPath here, right? And after that what I want to do, I want to click on this. Okay, done. Now what is the next step, the challenges we are facing? We click on this step. Now we will see you are on this page, right? And yeah, then you have to go to the main section. So just find out the XPath of this main section. So for the main thing, like we have a, okay, if you notice here, this is the mouse over, like when we don't need to click on this main, so they want to see what other things you know. So just like when you see this option, this is a mouse over, so you have to click on your mouse, like we have to perform the action class right here. So we have done the click for the cookies handling, and we can comment it out here as a handle pop-up, cookies pop-up, right? And here after handle cookies pop-up, we are going to say mouse over, mouse over. So what thing we have to do, again I have to go to driver dot. Now first let's create an object of actions class. So I'm going to create a object of actions, and action equal to new actions. Okay, and into this action I have to pass the driver. Okay, and then another thing what I need to do, I need to click on that location. So the location can be the location can be action dot, I can say move to the element, action dot move to the element, or any particular element we can perform any operation. So we can use like move to the element, and here I need to pass that path of the element. So for that let me go here and create XPath for this. Okay, for this location. If you go here, when you click on this, when you mouse over on this, it will redirect you on this pop-up. So let's try to create XPath here. So inspect element, and yeah, we have a class header with text, or we can say the name is also fine. So this is not a unique class because the value I think in the here dynamically changing, so you should never go with this. And then other option what we have this thing, title as a main. Okay, we can use this. So how can you create a dynamic XPath? Just close it, Control F, and tag a section A, sorry, A at the rate contains what's there. Let me go into the main, and this is the title we have. So we can say let's don't use the contents, use at the rate title equals to main. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, now it's fine. So we have again unique XPath. Go to your source code again and move to the element. Let's define this element first, and we can say again driver dot find by element by dot XPath, and we can pass this XPath over there. Okay, so this is the element, let's say, and I can store it in a web element, and we can say man's menu, right? And what next I can do, I can pass this here, and now we have to perform this operation. So just there are two way, like we can do action dot, but we can directly pass here the perform. So perform is a method, so we have passed it. Yeah, now the mouse over will be done, and the next thing what I need to do now, I need to when I mouse over here and then click onto the gins. So let's find the XPath for the gins as well. So go to there, inspect element, and you can say we have a span with text gins. So let's me quickly create XPath for this. So let's say span, and under the spawns we can pass the contains function, and then we can say text dot genes, right? So now this is my next XPath, the element of that genes, where I need to click according to the task. So what I can do next, I can again create a driver dot find by element, and I can pass this element here as a by dot XPath, and another XPath I'm going to pass this XPath, that is genes. So now this my controller, my automation script will click on the genes as well, and what will be the next thing that I need to follow. And after that, okay, I navigate to the gens category. We have done these steps, and now find the list of product name with respective rating. So if I go here and check, when I navigate to this main section, when I mouse over here over the mains, and sorry, let me mouse over it, it's mans, and click on the jeans, and then it will show me the ratings and the price. So let me inspect this, what we can see over there. So here, okay, if I go to this section, this is the XPath that we need to follow. right? This is the element. So okay, for this element we have a test data test id. Okay, we can create a quick XPath by using this. We have a p paragraph that is going to list of the rating and all. Yeah, since this will be for the product name, right? But apart from the product name we need other thing as well. Just a second, we have to go with the rating. And okay, this is the thing that we need. Yes, it has a test id as a product summary star rating. So let's copy this id. I'm going to just copy this id, and the attribute is data hyphen test id. So control F, and we can say spawn at the rate spawn at the rate data, I guess data hyphen test id was there as attribute, and the key is in our control. Okay, so it's giving me 44 record, means all the star rating that is available over the page, right? Now I can use it. Okay, now again the tricky thing is this will return a list. So again we have to make sure what list we are getting over there. So we can say find the list of rating text, right? So this time we are getting a list. So what we have to do, we have to create a list first. I list we can create a list of what type. It will be web element because we are getting elements from the web page. So I'm going to say the name of, let's say, rating list element, right? We can say element, and here into this element section what I can do, again I can use the driver dot find by elements. Okay, did you notice here I am using element here for the single element, but for the multiple element or list we have to use find by elements. And next will be same step by dot xpath, we can get it here. Now we can pass that xpath, so it will return me at that list, right? Now okay, we have a list. So what we have to do into this list, if you see the XPath again, you will find this text is contained by this title. Okay, it has a title attribute that contains the text. So for each and every rating we have the same things. For a title we have a product name and a kind of a string. Let me show you. We have a kind of a string, and let me explain you what we have to do to get this data. So let's say we have this kind of format for the each and every element. So we have a multiple list of element that contains all the product name, price and the rating. So how can, and this data is available under which property? It's available under the title property, right? So under the title property we have this kind of thing. So how can we get this? So with from each, the first step will be from each element we have to get the text. We have to get the text. We have to get the text. And how we will do that? Like these are the element, we will convert them into the string, use the get text method, like something like ele.text. So it will return me a text in a string, right? So a string text, and then from this text we have to break it down. Like what we need according to the task. The tricky part is here, we needed a product name and the rating only, right? We don't need two other things. So how we will remove it? So for that we have to write a logic. You can write in any programming language, as I'm using C#, so we'll write in C#. So we will split this string by the space, and we will create one list. That list will be store the different words there, and then we will grab this thing and this thing. Okay, so in this way we can find it out. And let's check now over the play. So we have list now. So what we can do, we can create a for loop to retrieve the each and every element. And for loop, what I can say, I bev element, I bev element, writing element, writing element in writing element list. Right now, what will be the next step? So let's create a variable that will get the string value. So we have to create a string. I can say writing text. Okay, writing text, and we can say this element dot text. So in this way, we will perform this first step, this one, right? And we will store this. So now we have a value in the string format. Now what we will do, we will split it. Okay, split the string split string. And in this, what we have to do, let me let me use the list to store it. So variable list equals to, under this I can call the split method, and from here, from this method, I can pass a delimiter. So by the space we want to list it. Okay, so now it has a each and every word into the format of list. So now what is the next step I need to perform here? So we have to find out the name, like a string, the product name first. First we have to find out the product name, and then we have to find the ratings. So first let's find the rating. So we can say double. Now rating can be a like integer value, or it can be a float value, because we are using dots over there into the page. So I can say double rating equals to double parse into, and we can pass here, like in this parse thing, we have to find out the rating from this text. So let's say these are the converted, splitted into the list, and the second index here. Okay, so the second index is contain my ratings. So I can perform one thing, like here, let's say parse. I can use convert instead, that will be good for me. So let's say convert to double, convert to double, and then I can pass this list, and list dot length, we can say -2, because the list will start from 0. Okay, we got that. Now we have a rating in this variable, all the lists. So we can store it, we can print it also, but we will do it later. Okay, but before that, we need to find one more thing, that is product name. So this is the name. So if you notice here, as we split it by the space, we can split it by this icon, this character as well, this special symbol. So what I can do, let's split it again. So this time we'll store variable, not a rating as well. Variable will be product name. Product name. So under the product name, what I can pass, I can say this is my string, and I can say writing text dot split, and split it by this, right? So we have a product name now. Now this product name, we have this product name, right? And then what we can do, we need a first index for this product name. So let's say final product name, we can give it a variable like let's say a string final product name, and from this product name we can find out the first index, because 0th index, because it's available at the very first only. This time because we are splitting by the different delegator. So project name we have. Now let's console it. So I'm going to say console, not console dot write line, and here what I can pass, okay, product name. Let's make a format. So product name, we have a product name here, plus give it a space column, and then we can pass a rating. I guess done. Yeah, let's execute it. We are not using any kind of weight, so we might get a issue. If we get issue, we will add the weight as well, so it will work fine. So it's hello there, the message is there. Yeah, it's opening the browser. Now let's please maximize it, allow cookies, go to the main section, but it break it out, so it doesn't find this spawn this. Okay, let's add the weight, it might be the problem. So I'm going to use a weight here, some explicit weight driver. So for that we have to use a timeout. Okay, so driver dot manage, and under the manage we have a timeouts, and under timeouts we can say implicit wait, and it will be dynamic time for like let's say, and here we can pass a 10 second. So this is the dynamic time and will work for each and every element under this script. So on the basis of condition also we can use the explicit wait, but it will fine. I think it should work now. Accept it, maximize this, go to menu, yeah, click on the genes, click. Okay, there is the problem, I guess. So it's not clicking on the genes, right? The mouse over is done, but it's not click on the main menu. Mouse over is working, but we have to click on the genes as well, right? So we have done the mouse over genes. Okay, we are not performing a click operation on this statement, so let me click it. Just click on it, man. Sorry, so there was a mistake, and I just closing my existing browsers and run it again. So it's opening, maximizing, accepting those, go to main menu. Yeah, let's click the zoo genes and navigate to that page, and now it should like it should get the data, because we are not closing. Yeah, no, this is not that thing. I have to check which console is working. Okay, there is some problem with this. As finding the list equals to list length. List length is not working, man. So we can say list dot count, I guess. Let me check, the index is not working, and we are performing list and index we have to find. Let's count minus 2. Yeah, this is the first index and this will be the second. Okay, let's try it with count. Like there was an issue, it was not working with that. This is not null here. Yeah, it's not null, I guess. We'll debug it more, but let's try it now. Okay, I'm also doing this first time, so that's why we are getting issues. So we'll fix them, then that's not an issue. So this time, okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Actually, what the missing thing over there? Are we getting a text by get attribute? Because if you see here, when I go to again here, it's under the title tag. Okay, so we have to get the value from the title. It's not on the text. So text will not work over there. So what we have to do? Uh, where it is? Where it is? Where it is? Here. So here we have to make some changes under this for each loop. What we have to do, we have to get the attribute. Okay, so for that what we can do, let's say rating test, keep it similarly, and then here we can say this element that we are getting dot get attribute, and the what is the name of the attribute name is title, and then let's convert it into string, right? Hopefully it should work now. Yeah, fine, that was changes. So we go there, navigate to the URL, maximize, closing it, go to the main section, click on the genes. Now it should print, guys, something for us. Nothing, nothing is there. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so the execution is done. Now you can see into the console, it's showing us a name and the column product rating. So these are the products and these are the ratings. So that is the purpose of the task. Like we have to go to that navigate to this URL, go to the main section category, and then find the product name with respect to the categories. So these are the very logical question. Like here the interviewer are might judging like how you are performing the instant like how to initializing the browser. Like here they are checking you have a basic knowledge of drivers and how to set up the things and for the automation. You are performing some operations like maximize window. These are the general practice that you should follow. And then we have a timeout adding when it was not working over there. So just add this line of code while you are typing the code in the notepad over the for the interviewer. That's fine, because these are the good practice. And then you are allocating the elements, then performing the task. And here the another challenging part in the same task was we have to mouse over here. So we should know this is a mouse over, then we have to use action class over there, then we can mouse over and we can click on it. And the next is thing, we are getting the string here and we have to write the logic to convert that string and find the exact text that we need. Here we are converting the ratings. The rating can be like integer or dynamic value. So these are the good practice that you should follow. So if you write this much code over there, you will definitely get selected. So please thank you for watching. Hope you like this, and for the next video, if you want more video like this, please subscribe the code button, write the comments, and if you are facing any kind of automation issue, just write me over the comment. We will help you out. And this code one channel, we are like planning to more video related to the automation testing and the automation task that is probably like related to the experienced person interview, like interview questions answer. We will solve many questions over there. So thank you, stay connected.